Hello friends, welcome to Technoy channel. Today we will review the new version launched by Visual Studio Code. If you go into this about, we can see 1.7.1. Today in the morning they've released 1.7.0, but due to some issues they have to revert it back. And just now I have updated to the latest version. Okay. So one interesting feature is that they have the split panel is already available earlier. Okay, so if I close it, so if you click over here, it will split the editor into the two screen. So here we can open two files at the parallelly and we can work on it. In the left hand side we can work in HTML. At the same time we can work on CSS. So a lot of people like this. But it is only available for the vertical panel. So if you like to do horizontal, that is also possible after this new update. So you have to go over here, click on the open editor, click over this icon. This is the layout change. See, for example, it is splitted into vertical path. And if you again click over here, so one new, vertical horizontal file will be created. So if you want to revert back, you have to go to open editor and you have to click over here. So it will again change to the vertical path. So you can toggle this using going to the view command, also toggle editor group layout. Also there is a all save to one command also available. So if you press all save to one, so that will also do this same thing for you. In this new version, the code formatting is also improved. For example, this link is not aligned properly, right? For example, you have, let's say you have paragraph tag. So hello there. Okay, both are the child element of head and the body respectively, so though they are not aligned. If you want to make it beautiful, so you can press Alt F, Alt Shift F, and if you notice, so both the things are aligned properly. Okay, but for example, let me press Ctrl G. So if I don't want to format this link, only this paragraph I want to format, that is also possible. Now you select this line which you want to format and you press Ctrl K and Ctrl F. So for example, this body tag, let me select Ctrl K, Ctrl F. So we have to select the parent tag, not only the p tag. It won't understand with respect to relative to what it needs to format. So now it's the format. If you want to format everything, Alt Shift F, so it will format everything. And also it gives more control to enable and disable the default formatter if you don't like and you would like to use other extension available in the marketplace, so you can go ahead and use it. So which is quite easier. One more interesting thing is about, let me show you one other project I am working on. So if you see over here, so there is a, okay, let me change a little bit. VC code, code file, sorry. Okay, anyway, so earlier there used to have a typing folder. I just hidden it. So the typing folder is used to keep that formatting and all sort of needed which we need to generate. But after this version, we no need to maintain the typing.folder or jsconfig.json. It will automatically create it, which will give us the power to autocomplete. For example, it will decide like which component, these are the component, and it will give this intelligence. Okay, so we can use this. So if you see this dot, so it will try to show all this, this is the intelligence. So it will give all this available classes, interface, and the function inside it. So it's really helpful for developing the code. So this kind of JavaScript intelligence is improved. Also, inside CSS completion also improved a lot. So for example, let me open a style sheet. So if you, I'm using SCSS by the way, so I think this can be applied over here. So if you want to use line, so this line height and this is all the properties we can use. So that is also a nice feature. So there is an improvement about automatically finding this property and helping us to develop our code a little bit quicker. Also, there are two linter. One is for TypeScript linting, another one is ECMAScript linting. So what basically they do for the programming language, for example JavaScript, they will detect any error. For example, if I missed the comma, so this will notify, right? If you set a property to autofix to true, so they will automatically go and put a comma over here. So they won't do for everything, but for a couple of them which are very common error, like forgetting the comma and those kind of thing, autofix is available. Also, Microsoft created two extension. I'm not sure I can find it out for you guys or not. Let me try. Keymap, right? So if you are coming from either Sublime editor or you are coming from Atom editor. So if you notice over here, this is created by Microsoft and there are 5 stars over here. So you can use the same keyboard shortcut key available in the Atom and you can just install it, so you can feel like home. So you no need to memorize any other new setup keyboard shortcut. This is, I'm really excited because earlier I have used Atom elaborately, so I can use it. Or you can also they given a PDF file to printer. So if you would like to just to know about that, so there is a keyboard. So let me show you. So this is the keyboard shortcut for Visual Studio Code they have created for the first time. So this is a kind of cheat sheet. You can find in the internet a lot of tutorial, but this is coming from Microsoft, and so if they have updated any default keyboard binding, so you can go ahead and take a printout, so you can keep on work on it and memorize slowly. And definitely each and every keyboard shortcut can be changed, so as for your comfortness. Okay. One very interesting feature they have added. Let's for example, okay, so I don't want to search now, so okay, probably this is the place. So these are the setup extension I have already installed. Earlier there is no way to disable this extension. If you right click over here or anything, you can't disable it, so you need to uninstall it permanently. But now if you see a setting tab over here, you can disable for this particular workspace, or you can disable. You don't need to uninstall completely. So let's say I want to disable for this particular workspace. So we can do that, and whenever we want, we can reload it one more time. Okay. So this is really a good improvement. It would be small, but I really like it because I face this issues a little bit. So this was open TypeScript. Okay. That is fine. I'll do it later. And they have also claimed to make some improvement about this Node.js debugging, but I have to yet to try it because currently I'm working on AngularJS and a couple of products. So once I get some, I'll create some dedicated tutorial to explain about this, how to do debug properly. So we can set the breakpoint and we can watch the variables and we can play around. But there is some improvements, so which will really help us to, do debugging properly inside this IDE itself. And as usual, they have done a lot of bug fixes and performance improvement. So this editor is getting better and better. So I really enjoying liking this. I'll definitely, one feature is missing for me. If this get rid of this particular icons, I will be extremely happy. I don't like this icons over here. as well as I don't like this scroll bar to be, even though I don't have anything to scroll, I don't like to be lingering over there. And I want a distraction free, even though I can do a full screen, I don't like this crap title bar. This minus and this kind of should become over here. And this is my wish list. So hopefully slowly they'll do, but this is not nothing so something really getting me nuts. But I love it. But I spent a lot of time. So I written the auto hotkey. So just to get rid of this title, let me show you. Okay, so now that is gone. Now it is coming up. So whenever I'm doing programming, right, I don't like this cluttering. I just want very clean, but I am not figure out any way to get rid of this particular menu bar. So thanks guys for watching. If you like this videos, please subscribe it so that you can get a continuous update. And thanks again. Have a nice day ahead. Bye bye.